Yeah, I'm fine. How are you?
No, I'm fine, thanks a lot. I'll
All
share,
right, so just
I'll
give me
share my screen. One
just
second.
give me a couple, yep, just give me a couple of minutes.
Yeah, that's fine. You want me to share it here or via Skype?
Sorry?
Do you want me to share my screen via GoToMeeting or Skype?
No, it's fine. I will share it.
Okay, okay.
Do you want to show me something?
No, that's fine, that's fine.
All right.
What time is it now in India?
It is uh, it is 2:30 in the afternoon.
So 4 hours different. 4 hours and a half. 4 hours and a half.
5.5 hours.
Yeah. Do you want a coffee?
Yeah, I would love to, but not at this time. I just had my lunch.
Oh, okay. Excuse me.
All right, so let's start.
Yeah,
I'll be sharing my screen.
thanks.
Okay. So this is going to be theoretical and practical as well. So
Okay.
I'll be just going over some few things, some important points that you need to
Make up.
remember,
Yep.
and then we'll start with our practicals. So just let me know whenever you see the screen.
Yeah, I can see it now. It's
Okay.
loading. Yep. Yeah, I can see SAP security part one.
All right. So
I can see that, yeah.
okay. Yeah. So can you see the user administration screen?
Yes, I can, yes.
Okay. All right. So all right. So yesterday, what we did was we had an overview of SAP security, right? What are the profile parameters? What should be the uh, conditions necessary for an implementation of an SAP security solution? All right. So today we will be concentrating on user master, like right. So how to create a user, how to monitor, how to I mean, how to uh, maintain all the different fields of a user, right? So let's start. Okay. So as you can see at the top, user administration, the transaction code is SU01. All right.
Mm.
SU01D is the transaction for only viewing the user, not making any changes, but only viewing the user. Okay.
Okay.
So from SU01D, D stands for display only. Okay. All right. So whenever we go to user master, that is SU01, what are the fields that we can see? Right. So it's mentioned here. We can see the username, the client assigned, right? The password, the company address, the type of a user, start menu, the logon language, what is the default logon language, personal output control, time zones, activity groups, profiles, authorizations, and parameter adjustments. So we will be going one by one.
Okay.
Okay. Before we move forward, I would like to tell you what are the different types of users. Okay.
Mm.
So these are the different types of users. When just let me know whenever you see on screen.
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay, the first one is the dialog user. Dialog user is the normal user, right? This is the first category of users. Uh, Whenever we log on to just like it, Mustafa and Jagraj, these are the dialog users we have created, right? Uh, this is exactly interactive user, right? Exactly one interactive user, right? During a dialog logon, just follow the text. During the dialog logon, the system checks whether the password has expired or is initial. Right? The system has to check if the password is actually valid or not. Third point, the user can change his or her password himself or herself. Can change, all right. It doesn't mean it should change, but it can change, assuming it has the right authorizations. Okay. The fourth point is multiple dialog logons and are checked and where appropriate logged, right? So if I have the parameter of multiple logon enabled, I can have multiple users log in from the same user ID. All right. So let's say I give my user ID and password to my friend, and we both are logging on, and we both are logged on at the same time. Okay. So this is what we mean by multiple dialog logons. Okay.
Okay.
Right. Next is every employee should generally be defined as a dialog user. This is a general type of user. Okay. So coming next, it's the communications user. This is sort of uh, it is a dialog-free communication. All right, you cannot log in to the communication user with your GUI. Okay, uh, user type for dialog-free communications between systems. All right, so let us say we are having two systems and we are communicating to another system by an RFC, right? Or workflow, or transport, or CUA. All right. So for all these scenarios, a communication user is used. A dialog logon is not possible. Whether the system checks for an expired or initial password depends on the logon method. All right. Due to the lack of interaction, no request for a change of password occurs. So once you set the password of a communication user, you do not need to change it every after a fixed interval of time. Okay.
Okay.
Next is the system user. So this is system user is used for the background processes. All right. So similar to the communications user, a user type that is a dialog user available to a larger anonymous group of users. Okay. Um, okay. Um, just hold on. I think there is some confusion here. Let me just check. System user or the service user? All right. So this is the system user. Okay. Assign only very restricted authorizations for this user type. Okay. Um, System user during a logon, a system does not check whether the password has expired or is initial. That is similar to the communication user. Only the user administrator can change the password. Multiple logons are possible. Okay. The next is the service user. Service users are used for an anonymous system access through an ITS service, so Internet Transaction Service. Okay. After an individual authentication, an anonymous session begun with a service user can be continued to a person-related session with a dialog user. Okay.
Mm.
Next is reference user. User type for general, non-person related users that allows the assignment of additional identical authorizations. So this is sort of a reference to any user, right? So these are the reference users. It's sort of a template, right?
Okay.
Right. So such as for internet users created with transaction SU01. You cannot log on to the system with the reference user because they are a template. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Right. So we have an option to create a user group. So let us say in an organization we have different type of user functions. So we can group all those users according to their functions, according to their organization level, according to their geographical level. Okay. So let us say if a company is operating in Europe and let us say in Southeast Asia.
Yep.
Okay, so it will be having two user groups. One is for the Europe, all the users that are in Europe, and all the users that are in Southeast Asia.
Okay.
It can be also be defined. It can be also defined by the function, user function. So let us say all the developers has a user group developer. Okay, all the testers has a user group tester. All right.
Mm.
So it's up to you what user group you want to be. Okay. What is the transaction code for user group? SUGR. Okay. So we can define
Sorry, can
a
you say that
user
again?
group. Yes.
Can you just say what you said again? Sorry, I didn't hear that. Sorry.
The transaction code for a user group is SUGR.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So in the user master that is SU01, I'm going to tell you there are two places where you can put user group. Okay. So we will come to that.
2 places.
So
Okay.
I'm just, yeah. So I'll come to that. Yeah. So reference users. I told you reference user is a template, is just like a template.
Yeah.
Okay. So we can give a reference user as well in the SU01.
Okay.
So this is a star, this is an extra point here. With the flag ref user check within the table PRG and cast, you can adjust which message is to be displayed in case a user who is not of the type reference is assigned as a reference user.
Mm.
All right. So if you put here, just let me get rid of this. So if you put here reference user, which is not a reference user, okay, so you can give any kind of warning. Okay.
Okay.
An overview of created reference user is prepared by the report this. Okay. RSUBM013. Okay. So let's come on to the tables. Just let me know whenever you see the tables.
Yeah, I can see the tables now. These are very important.
Yeah, this is important from the development or even checking the details of a user if you don't have the access to the user master. Okay. So these are the important tables. You should go through them once, right?
I should
Just
memorize
open
them.
up SEC. Yeah. If you can, then it is great, and yeah, you should have this reference. Okay. So these are all the tables related to a user.
So sorry,
So
all these
first
12,
one is
sorry, all these 12 points, excuse me, all these 12 points are related just to the user.
yes.
Okay,
These are only for the user.
okay.
So we will be having more tables for let's say roles and authorizations.
Mm.
So there are another set of that. Okay. So next is the user master authorizations, user profiles, authorization profiles, composite profiles, um, text for authorization profiles, authorization values, short text for authorizations, table for illegal passwords. So whatever passwords we are entering wrong is stored in this table, USR40. Okay. User groups, USGRP, change history for logon data, right? So whenever we change a password or we change any data related to the logon, it is stored in this US802. User ADDR, that is the address data for users. Okay. So right. SAP special users, as we discussed yesterday, SAP star is a
Hello? Jack, are you there?
yes,
Okay.
yes, Mustafa.
Sorry.
Uh, yeah, okay. So can you see my screen? SAP special users.
I'm still waiting for that.
Okay. Just let me know.
I'm still on the table, the tables. Jag,
Yes, Mustafa. Listening.
which slide are you talking about?
I'm talking about SAP special
I
users
can't see that.
and standard users. You can?
No, I can't see that. I'm still on the previous page. You're talking about the users important tables info.
Okay. Shall I just wait? I'll just
I think
share
you
it
have to
again.
go back. You have to go back, I think.
Yeah.
It might be jammed.
So let me know whenever you say it.
Okay. Can't see anything.
Can you see it now?
Still on the same page.
Really?
That's quite strange. Quite strange.
That should not be the case.
Yeah, I can see it now. Jag, I can see it now.
All right. So yes, we have, as I told you, SAP Star, right? Yesterday,
Yep.
right? We discussed everything about SAP Star. What are the profiles? SAP All, SAP New profiles that is assigned to the user SAP Star. Okay. So we can see, right? So the next a special or a standard user is DDIC, right? So just follow the text.
Yep.
The user DDIC is established in the client 000, that is the golden client, and 001 with the installation, right? This standard user is utilized to cover installation and release updates, including changes to the data dictionary. So during the installation of any SAP system, DDIC is used. Okay. Um, DDIC cannot change the transport management system, right? So the use of transport management system is restricted to display only, right?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So the standard password for this user directly after the installation is 199207006. So this is a reference for you. The report allows report RDDPWCHK allows checking the password that is assigned to the user DDIC. Okay. Okay. So the next user is TMS ADM, right? As we can pretty much guess, it is the Transport Management System Administrator, right? The user TMS ADM is automatically created at the setup, the change, and the transport management system in the client 000, in the golden client. Okay. This user type is communications, and it is utilized for transports by the CTS. It has the profile S underscore TMS ADM. I'm going to correct that. Okay, a sign that authorizes the use of RFC with display of the development environment. Okay. The standard password for this user directly after the installation is password itself. Okay.
Password.
Okay. And these are the links which will help you. I'm going to show you also how to create users in bulk. Okay. So
Okay.
mass user creation. Right? So I'm going to show you each and everything. So let's just start with the SU01. Okay.
Okay. Ah, these are the links. Okay.
Right. So I'm going to share my SAP screen with you.
Okay.
Right. Let's just okay. Just let me know whenever you see the SAP screen.
I can see the screen.
Okay. So what I'm going to show you now, the first transaction is, just let me know if you are able to read it so I can change the resolution accordingly.
Yeah. Can you make it a bit bigger? Just a bit.
All right, so
Just a bit, not a lot.
just hold on. Just hold on. Let me just change my resolution.
Thanks. Sorry. Yeah, Jag.
Hi, Mustafa. Can you see the screen now?
1 second. Your screen, you mean? 1 second. 1 second. Yeah, I can see it. Yeah, I can see it. Yeah. That's better.
Oh, perfect.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
It's fine. So let us just go through the transaction SU01 or SU01D. Okay. So this is my SU01D. As you can see, there is only display. There is no change or lock, right?
Yeah.
You cannot do anything. Okay. All right. So going back, what I'm going to do is now open transaction SU01. Okay. So let us go one by one. This is the create user. This is change user. This is display user. I think you are following up, right?
Yeah.
All right. So this is delete user. This is copy user. This is lock or unlock any user. Okay. And this is change password of a user, any user. That. Okay.
Yeah.
So, all right. So I have created a user which I need to create again. Let me just delete that. Okay.
Okay.
CP working fine.
It is working, the system. It's just a bit slow.
There's so much because I got logged off twice before this meeting.
Oh, you have? Did you put your password incorrectly?
I think this is because of the internet issue. I think so.
What's the speed you're getting on the internet? About averagely?
It's 4 Mbps, so I'm
4.
not sure. Yeah.
Is that the fastest in India?
The fastest is I think what I think is 16 Mbps, right?
Still not fast.
No, that's the fastest.
Yeah, I can see the user. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I just deleted this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to recreate this user.
Recreate. Okay.
And, okay. So let me just click on create. Okay. Now, so this is the SU01. Okay. I think you have. Have you ever executed this transaction before?
To be honest with you, I have. It was a while ago, where you have to actually put the address and all the details. Is that right?
Yeah.
And the password and all that. But I can see that. Yeah, I can see the yeah.
All right. So let's just one by one go and create this user. So title Mr. Last name Singh Chakraj, academic title. So I'm not sure about that. Language English. Function, let us say developer, department, let us say technical, room number, let us say 07 floor, 02 building code 0172, telephone, this I don't know, extension, let us say 0145, yeah. Mobile, that's my mobile number in case you need it. I think you should have it by now because I sent you an email yesterday.
Your mobile number.
Right. Yeah.
I've got your email address.
That is written in my signature.
Okay.
Right? So, right.
I'll hold you to it.
Don't know it. Right. So this is my Jakraj .singh86 at gmail.
Jagraj, I want your brains.
Okay.
I'll get
All
email.
right, com method, communication methods. All right.
Email.
So,
Yep, that's fine.
okay. All right. So when I click on other communication, I will get a pop-up, right? So other communication is, so say my mobile number.
Yep.
Okay. So this is the mobile number I can. Um, IN, right? Let me just done through. Code is IN. It should be IN. Yep, India. Right. So I don't need to put a country code here, right? It's a standard number. This is SMS is enabled. Do not use. I have a flag if I want to use or do not use. Okay. So comment is, let's say, mobile number always on. Okay.
What tab are you on now?
Sorry.
What tab are you on now? Are you on the first one or the login data?
Oh, the address. The address,
Oh,
right?
are you still on the address? Okay.
Okay. So okay, so there is an issue with this. Just, let me just share it once again. So I'm going to share the entire screen.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So just let me know whenever you see my SAP
Yeah,
screen.
sure.
I think this way, the Skype is much more convenient. So,
To be honest with you, the
um,
Skype is a lot better.
yeah, yeah.
I don't know.
So, yeah. And in fact, the WebEx is also much better than this. So I've used WebEx, Cisco
Okay.
WebEx. Yeah.
Do you know why I'm using the GoToMeeting? Because what it is, I can record the video, and it's like a backup for me, if you know what I mean.
So that is also available in WebEx.
Is it?
Yes.
I should try to install it probably later today.
WebEx, I think that is the paid account. I'm not sure, but anyways.
If it's worth it, why not?
Yes, it is worth it. So I've been using WebEx for the last 3 years, so it hasn't given me any issues till now. So
Is it clear? Clear, like, is it clear?
yes, it is much clear.
Because the GoToMeeting is a bit slow, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
So you're opening the SAP software.
All right. Can you see the SAP screen?
1 second, 1 second. It's a blank screen. Let me try again, see. It's just black. I don't know what's wrong with this. Are you logged on?
Sorry?
Are you logged on this system?
Yes, I am. Just
Strange.
let me know where. What do you see? A blank screen?
Just a black screen.
Black screen. Let me just try and. Are you logged on from the Google Chrome or the desktop version?
Um, me, I'm logged on from the Google Chrome.
Same here.
It should work because it was working before.
Alright, I'll be just reconnecting. Okay. In a while. I'm switching to the desktop version. So maybe that will help, because if you cannot see this SAP screen, then it's not worth it.
Yeah.
Or maybe we'll have to switch to the Skype. That is.
We'll see. We'll see. Yeah. You're right.
Yeah. Hi, Mustafa. Can you hear me now? All right. So let me just share my screen. All right. Just let me know whenever you see the SAP screen now.
Fine. Yeah. I can see clear. Yeah.
So did you see the telephone numbers? Maintain mobile telephone numbers. Oh, that's great. So I think the next time I'm going to log in from the desktop version. Okay.
Desktop's better.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So what I did was I'm maintaining my mobile numbers here. I just click on copy.
Yep.
Perfect.
Yep. Yeah, I can see the address bar. You there, Jag? Can you hear me? Jag? Yep.
Hi, Mustafa. Can you see
Yeah,
the
it's fine.
screen?
Yeah, login data, yeah.
All right, all right. So logon data. So alias, let's say JS.
Yep.
User type. So user type. Here we have the different user types, right? Dialogue, system,
Okay.
communications, reference, or service. So these are the user types. Okay. Security policy. If we have a security policy in place, we will
Yep.
we will get to know. Okay. So let me just click on F4. Um,
Yep.
no value selected, right?
Yep.
So currently there is no security policy in place.
Nothing
So
yet.
the password is we can give our own initial password or we can generate,
Okay.
right? So this magic wand is generate.
That's the
So if
magic.
you click on
Generate.
generate, so
Yeah. Make a new one.
this is the password. So it is showing me is K tilde M3A hash
That's all the
YAXY. So
password.
this is the password.
From
Okay.
from
So what I'm
all
going to
of
do
that,
is
all of that to the L.
uh, I'm
Yeah.
not getting you. Can you repeat?
Yeah. I said the password is all of that.
Yes, the password is all of that.
The big password.
So right. So this is a pretty secure password, and we recommend to generate a password. All right. But however, what we can do is we can get rid of that and
Yep.
give our own password. So my initial password will be. Let me just get rid of that.
Yep. Because you can't remember that. No way.
No one can actually. So, um, right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete this password and
Yep.
type a password welcome or
Yep.
so welcome is my initial password. Okay. So this is the user group as I was talking about.
Yep.
Right. This will be the first place where you will see a user group. Okay. So this is the user group for authorization check.
Mm.
Right. So if there is an authorization in let us say in any application, there is an authorization
Okay.
which grants access to only a particular user group, to only users from a particular user group.
Mm.
Let us say SE38 or ABAP editor, right? So all the developers will have the access,
Yeah.
right? If they belong to the user group developer.
Okay.
All right. Right. So if I say developer, right? So if any application checks this authorization, that a user should be from user group developer.
Yep.
Okay. So this is a very critical
Mm.
option here. All right. We can also define a user. Let us say we can also put a validation, like a user validity, right? So let us say a user is valid from yesterday
Yep.
to tomorrow, that is 11th,
Yep.
right? So after tomorrow, it will not it cannot log on. Okay?
Okay.
So this user will be expired. So we call this expired users. Okay.
Okay. I got you.
Okay. Great. So
Okay.
let's move on to the next tab,
Yep.
SNC. What is SNC? SNC is Secure Network Communications. So whenever we have um, network communications from SAP to any third-party application or from SAP from one system to the another, we always use SNC,
Okay.
right? We can use SNC, right?
Okay.
So how do we use it?
Yeah.
Right. So let's just, can you see my SAP logon
Yes.
screen?
Yes. Yes.
All right. So I just go to the properties, right, and I can see the network, right. Here is the secure network settings. I can activate secure network communications from here.
Okay.
Okay. So there are different levels of security that is provided, right? Authentication only, integrity protection, privacy protection, and maximum security settings available, right? Let us say we have Z test one,
Yep.
right? All right. So this is my SAP system with SNC
Yep.
activated. Right? So I'm going to put this here, right?
Okay.
So we also need to check. We'd also need to activate this SNC. I think basis administrators can do this. I'm not sure about security admins, but basis administrators can do this.
Okay.
Okay, so this is the whole concept of SNC, right? Secure network communication. Okay, right. So moving to the next tab, defaults. So this is the default for any particular user, right? So let's just start with this. Let's just begin with the start menu.
Yep.
What start menu can a user have, right? So this is all the transaction codes.
Wow.
Whatever you wish the user to see. Let us say let me just 2000. So how many entries does it have? So it has only 1859 entries. Okay. All right. So these are the different categories of the start menus. Okay. So let us say if a user is into bank communication, right? I can get this start menu.
Yep.
To him. Okay. So there are different categories. So let's just take a simple. I'm not sure if they are custom. All right. Training coordinator. Okay. I'm just giving it. Hopefully this will be maintained, but we'll have to see. Okay. So the next is logon language. Logon language. So what will be the default logon language for a user, right? We can put here EN or DE or FAR for French, and right. So I'm going to put here EN. Okay. All right. So the next is the decimal notation. Here we can actually specify how will we define, how will we denote a decimal and a comma. Okay. So this is the standard, I think.
Yeah,
this
I
is
that one.
Right. Okay. So this is the standard. So we can also change it. Okay. I'm not going much into detail.
Yeah.
So this is the date format. You can choose the date format as well. So my favorite is TDM and Barca.
Yeah, same as me.
Time format. Time format is let us say 12 hours format.
Yep.
Capital P, capital M, PM. Okay. Output device. If we have a laptop configured in a company or in an organization, we can specify a laptop. Let us say LP01. We can also have the option of print immediately and delete after output. So this I'm not checking.
Okay.
My personal time zone, right? So my personal time zone is IST. However, the system time zone is CET. Okay. However, it is recommended that we should have both of them synchronized. Okay.
Okay.
We should have these synchronized no matter which time zone you're on. So this actually make things easier. Otherwise, there's a whole lot of confusion going on.
Yep.
I personally had I personally had this issue with the emergency access module. So if a user was not getting logged off, so
Yeah.
there was a huge delay, around 5 to 6 hours of delay
Wow.
in removing the role, which was an automated process which we had to solve critically. So this was the issue which we were facing. Right?
Yep.
Okay, so this was the default. Next we come to parameters. Parameters is not such important tab, but however, uh, these are for, all right, let me explain this in a different way. So for going forward, so there are going to be whole lot of parameters, right? So
Yeah.
parameter ID, what is a parameter ID? So let me just, this is purely from developer's point of view. So in case you want to hear it from my end, so let me open up a table BKPF, right? Sorry, BKPF.
How did you open a table? What transaction report?
SE11.
SE11. Yeah.
SE11. Okay, so we have a document number here. So I'm going to drill down to this data element.
Okay.
And I have to check what are the parameters over here. So we have a parameter ID, PLN. Yes,
Yeah.
PLN.
BLN.
Okay. Right. So BELNR underscore BELNR BELNR is the accounting document number. So for a user, I can actually define what this will have. So in any transaction, if I see an accounting document number, I can have it set to, let us say, this value, right, by default. So whenever I execute a transaction where I find a field with this parameter ID,
Yep.
it will automatically populate this.
I
Right?
got you.
So this is,
it's not important.
right. So it is important for, from an admin point of view, because we are having users coming from different sections of a company, and requesting us that whenever I have to create a material, or whenever I have to post goods, I have to fill those fields again and again. So what, as a security admin or a basis admin, we can do is we can have the option of already filling those values, right? Automatically, right? So this actually makes things easier for users, but it is a whole lot of work for us. Okay.
I got you.
Right. So this was the parameter. So let us say if I have a date of birth. Let us say I'm just taking an example, DOB. Okay, and I want my right. I want my let us say right. I want my date of birth to be filled automatically, right? So 8 September 1982, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So I don't need this.
DD object.
All right.
Yeah, that's fine.
Right.
Role.
Right. So next is roles. So this is very, very important. So we will be seeing what roles we can assign to a user, right? What role we can assign to a user. So let me assign a role. Let us say I have a role. Let's say PGRSC star SPNFF ID, firefighter ID. So this is
Single.
It is not picking up. I don't know why. But anyways, let's just SAP star. What roles do we have here?
You don't have anything.
Okay. Yep. SAP AIO, administrator, professional user, engineering, business analyst, purchaser, so auditor, So let's just give this user. Okay. Oh, just wait. I think I need to forget. Okay. SP star. Where was I? Accounts manager, engineering, administrator. Check this. Yeah, now it is there. Yeah. So we can also define the validity of a role, right? So let us say I put it to 11.05.2016. So after tomorrow, this role will no longer be assigned to this user. It will be, the role will not get expired, but however, the assignment of this role to this user will no longer be valid, right? Okay. So the user cannot execute anything related to this role.
So the role won't be expired. It's just the user of the role will be expired.
Yes, the assignment, the relationship between these two, the user and the role, will be nullified. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So this was role. Let us see what else we have. Yes. Let me just save this user for now.
Yep.
Okay. And again go back to edit mode and rows.
Yep.
Right. If I double click on this, so what will happen is I will be drilling down to the row.
Yeah.
But however, it displays me in the new session. So where is my new session again? It is currently in process. There's the new session. It's not showing me. I don't know why. Anyways, just let me just in the same window.
Yeah, this is the same window.
Yeah. So this is my role. So I have navigated to the role, right?
Yep. Yep.
All right. So this is the shortcut. Okay. Compare user master record. So this I'm not going to tell you right now. So when we discuss the roles and profiles and authorizations, we will discuss it then. Okay.
Okay.
Perfect. So the next is profiles.
Yep.
Profiles, as I told you, is similar to the roles, but I told you about this profile. Profile, SAP all and SAP new.
Yeah, SAP all and that's it.
Yeah. So I just click on enter and all SAP system authorizations. All right. Groups. User group. So let us say a user is from developer and from Southeast Asia, right?
Yep.
Let us say SE Asia. This is these are the two user groups a user belongs to. So we can define it here.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. So next is personalization.
Yep.
So these are the personalization settings. It is not relevant for us. All right. Okay.
Yep.
Let me just go behind. It is showing me these two user groups does not exist, so I need to create them first. So let's get rid of that. Okay. Right. So these are the personalization keys, right?
Yep.
You can say object keys. Display documentation. Let's just see the documentation of any of them. Oops, so it should be there. No, by default.
So
Nope. Nothing.
you don't need that.
Right. So yeah. So the next is licensing data. So right. So these are the license of a user, right? So whatever license a user has, let us say SAP NetWeaver developer, SAP NetWeaver professional, user, right? All these licenses, we can define it.
All
Okay,
of
let
that.
us say it is a developer,
Yeah.
right? You can set the version ID, right? No special version, country surcharge, right? So this is basically related to the SAP licensing costs, right? So every user has a license cost attached to it.
Okay.
Okay, so this is used for that.
Okay.
Okay, so however, we will be just focusing on uh, these tabs. Okay, till the groups. Okay,
Which ones? Address and login data. That's what.
address, logon data, SNC not that much, defaults, parameters also not that much. Roles,
Oh,
yes, very much. Profiles, yes, very much. And groups,
okay.
right? All right. So I'm going to save my user, right? So what I will do now is I will try to log in.
Okay.
Um, Let me just get rid of the SNC property here. Do not. Okay. So I have ZJS test1 and the password is welcome. Right. Welcome. I click on enter. I can specify a logon language. In which language do I need to log in? Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yes. But however, I don't need to.
Just leave it blank.
Just leave it blank because it will automatically pick up the default logon language. Okay. So my new password will be, let us say, welcome1.
Yep.
Welcome1. Yeah. I see terms and agreements. My license expires on this forever, right? Okay, so we have, I have logged in.
Yep.
I remember the menu. Remember the menu of, right? Let me just show you the menu I put in. I did put the start menu, ZZTC,
The start
all right?
menu. Yeah.
Start menu, right? Let us see what was ZZTC. Um, I'm going to put here 2000. What was ZZTC again? Training coordinator.
Yep.
So I'm having the menu of training coordinator. Okay? System messages, schedule, background jobs, overview of job
Yep.
selection, and so on. All right, that looks good.
Yep. Yep.
We just remove this row because I have a. We just log on once again. I'm logging on once again. Yeah.
Yep.
So now my start menu is different, as you can see,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Why is that?
Be- because of the changes or what?
Um, no. Yes. All right. So there are two types of start menus. Mustafa, just pay attention here. So I have the defaults and I have the start menu. This ZZTC. Okay. What I was having previously was a role, right?
Sorry, 1 second. Can you
So
say that again? Sorry. You said there's two types of starting menu. Let me concentrate on that, okay?
right. So the first one is in the tab defaults. As you can see, defaults here.
Yep.
You have the start menu ZZTC.
Yep.
Okay, and the second start menu we will find is inside the role, right? So let me check. Let me take one role here, which was once again, which was oh just refine it. SF star. Yeah. Yeah. So I had this role, administrator, professional user. Okay.
Yep, yep,
So I'll just save this user, right?
yep.
I'll again go to display and I will navigate to the role. I want to see what is inside a role.
Okay.
Okay. So I have a menu here also, right? Inside a role, we have a menu,
Inside the role, okay.
and this is, yes. So this is my role menu. All right.
Okay.
Right. So now, if I will just log off, I'm just logging off. Okay.
Yep.
Let me just log off. Log off from the test user.
Oh, from test user, okay, okay.
And yep, log out from the test user and log in again. What I will see now is the menu of a role. Okay, so we have a right. So the priority of start menu is given to the role. Okay, so whatever menu we have inside a role, right?
Yep.
In this role.
Yep.
That will gain priority over the default start menu. Okay.
Okay, okay.
So we have two start menus, one from roles, one from defaults. So the start menu of the role will take priority over the start menu of default. Okay.
That's very important, guys.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Okay. I'm just logging off again.
Can I ask one thing?
So
what does NEX stand for?
NEX.
Yeah.
All right. I didn't tell you that, right? Okay.
I just want to know.
Okay. So let me just give you this a little shortcut over here.
Okay.
I'm just again logging in, right?
Because you see, I haven't
So
seen
now,
this app for a while.
right. So this is my default menu. Okay, the menu from the default section.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So let's go over to the command. So if I type /n END,
END.
right?
Okay.
So end, and whenever I press enter, it will ask me, do I want to log off or not?
Okay.
Okay. So this is a shortcut for
Logging off.
login off. Yes, but it will ask me
Okay.
if I want to log off or not.
Okay.
All right. So if I press /n EX, it will not ask me. It will just terminate all the sessions and everything will be gone.
Okay.
So if I just click on enter, my session is ended. I have no longer access to my
So I log you off automatically?
automatic, forcibly you can say. Forced log off.
First log off, yeah.
Yep.
How come the teachers start at work?
I just called me a developer. I just find it more easy.
Yeah, thanks for that. Thanks for that knowledge.
Okay. All right, that was the user. So what I want you to do is
let me make a note. What you want me to do? Yeah.
Yep. So I want you to create some users for yourself, right? Just play around. So let us say ZMA test1, right? Just go inside them, right? Play around with the passwords, right?
Yep.
Play around with the address, right? Play around with the user groups.
Yep.
Play around with the validity also. So just
play around with it. So yeah, have a yeah.
Right. So just create a user for this valid. Let us say for today only, right?
Okay. Okay.
And try to log on tomorrow, right? Just play around with the defaults there, and more importantly, play around with the user type. I want you to create a single user for every type of user, right? So
Dialogue.
maybe,
Yep.
right, one is dialogue, the other is system, the next one is communications, next one is reference, next one is service, and try to log on from each of them, right?
Okay.
And see if, from which for which option you can log on from a dialog process from the SAP GUI. Okay.
Okay.
Just, I mean, it is, the system is open to you. Just play around. Okay. So this will be my suggestion to you.
So I can play around with it.
Yes, you can play around.
Okay.
You can create as much users as you want to. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So the next is user group. Okay. /SUPR.
Yep. User group. Yep.
Right. User group. I told you I can create a user group. Let me just create a user group with the name of developer.
Yep.
Right. It is going to create a user for me. Right.
So creating a
So
user is different to creating a user group.
User group is a collection of users, right? So these things are different here. So user group is different. Right. So let us say, right?
Yep.
I'll just save this, and I'll have a user group with these 3 users.
Yep.
Right. Right. All right. So I'm again going to the SU01, and I'm trying to see what are the user groups that is assigned to this user. This ZGS test 1, ZJS test 1. So I went to the group tab, and there I can see developer. It is automatically updated in my user master. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So this was the user group which was relevant. Okay. All right. So so do you want to go ahead and see the creation of this mass user creation, or do you want to try it on your own first?
The which one? The one you showed me now, or the other one?
This one, the mass user creation. Can you see my slide here?
Yeah. The master user. I might as well try it myself, innit?
Yes, I would suggest you to try yourself first, because I can show you definitely. I have actually created myself also. So let me just give you this a little overview. So this is the
That's the master user collection. Okay.
mass user creation. Right. So we have a test script, we have a test configuration. So this is my script.
Okay. What transaction is that? Jaggy, okay? Jag?
Hey, Mustafa.
Yeah, I can hear now, sorry.
All right. So I just sent you the transaction code
Okay.
with chat. All right. So
Okay, okay.
Alright. So I would suggest you to go through
You know,
this these.
I might as
Give
well
you
practice.
another link.
Yeah.
Yes, just go through this mass user creation, right, and let me know.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Yeah. So I think that is all for today.
Yeah, that's more than enough.
All right. That's
So all I have to do, so I'll practice I'll practice creating a user, creating user groups,
yes.
and the mass user
Mhm.
creation.
Yes.
Does that all come
Yes. Yes.
under? Sorry, Jack. Does that come all under user administrator? Like SU01? Does that all
Yes.
come?
Yes. That all comes under user administration.
Okay. So after this one, what will we do? Once I
Uh, yes. Tomorrow we will be having a look. First of all, at the mass user.
yep. Jag.
Yes, Mustafa.
Yeah. Sorry, the line just disconnected. So tomorrow we'll look at the what? Sorry. Okay.
So we will be looking at the role administration and authorization concept. So this is the most important point. This 1.7 is actually the it will take, I think, 2 to 3 days, right?
Yeah.
So
Can I ask you one thing basically? Can you email me this today as well? That because I don't have that.
yes, definitely,
Yeah,
I'll do that.
yeah, and email me today's lecture, and it's better for us tomorrow. From tomorrow, we'll start doing log into the desktop is better.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, thanks a lot. So you'll email me today's lectures on that.
Yes, Mustafa, I'm going to just email you all the slides and the syllabus also.
Thanks a lot for your help, mate. Thank you.
Thank you, Mustafa. You have a nice day.
Tomorrow same time.
Tomorrow same time. Yes.
Thanks, Jack. Thanks a lot. Thank you.
Thanks, Mustafa. Bye.
Bye.